It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait, saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape, college series here, gotta hear my name on draft day, AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case, excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days, gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play, only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase, offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams, I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days, gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL College Series, rep your team or rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
Here we go, boys. It's your boy Zeke in the booth for some Monday night prime time RFL College Series football. Let me know if you guys are in attendance as we're going to get the kickoff going here for #1 Ohio State at home in the all grays against #23 Iowa. Trying to pull off a record-tying performance here, which will give the Buckeyes a 17-game winning streak, as we see Dylan Lewis coming in superb this season. 1782 on the year with 18 touchdowns and just 1 interception. By far the most accurate quarterback in the nation, I should say, right now, as he starts off in the gun right now, going with Apollo Stone on the first play. He's going to skate for about 6 yards on the play. This freshman running back has been amazing, as you see, coming off 138 yards last week and a touchdown. This kid, Apollo Stone, is definitely filling the shoes of good old Euro Winbush pretty well right now, halfway through this season, as the Buckeyes look at a 5-0 record. Here's Dylan again out of the gun, going to look to let it go this time. He does have a man. It's going to be McCaskill. Reeling it in. I'm not sure how he squeezed that one, but he is the most efficient QB for a reason, and kudos to Steve for holding on to that one. 1st and 10. Here's Dylan again, going to let it go up top to Dior. Tries to get it to Dior, but going to be batted away here by the Hawkeyes. Here's Dylan, going to be under center this time with Apollo in the backfield. He's going to look to throw. He's got Dior, but he's hit. And he's going to drop it. Iowa trying to put on some pressure here defensively. This kid Harris getting his back-to-back breakups. for this cornerback. 3rd and 10 on the 41 as Dylan trying to keep this drive going. Here he is. Has plenty of time in the pocket. Dumps it off to Apollo. Going to be stopped shy. 4th and 4 here, and Iowa gets the job done on the opening drive here against this really, like I would say, the best offense in the nation. We got to give it to them. I know guys hate to hear it, but Ohio State, these guys get to it. As we will see Bryce. Oh, that was a great punt, actually. These guys are always getting the good punts to roll on their side here. Ohio State, one of the best punters in the nation. Going to have these guys starting off at the 10. Nyshawn Miller not having too bad of a season here. These guys have coming off 2 tough losses, though. That's going to be the thing. They're going to have to try to turn this season around because they've coming off 2 blowout losses in the last 2 weeks. So Iowa looking to get back on track tonight as they change up the formation here. He's going to drop back into the gun. Here's Nyshawn looking, got a man right here. Going to be a 3-yard gain on the play, down on the 14. Coming off a tough 33-3 loss at home against Michigan State. So this is a must win here for Iowa as Nyshawn's going to get out to the outside. He has some room. Oh, he has more room. Broke a tackle down on the 40, 26-yard run. And we all know this kid can get busy with the legs. Only had 11 yards last week on 3 attempts, but this time out, he's coming out with 26 yards out the gate. As you see, he gets just past Kong and finally taken down here by Shackelford. Nyshawn Miller trying to make the big plays here. They've upset Alabama before, so they've been under the big spotlight before. 40-10 victory that week. Here's a pass across the middle here. Oh, he stays on his feet. Finally taken down after 7 yards on the play. Iowa fighting strong right now. Single back here, going to go with Shady Houston to the outside. He's going to cut in. Oh, boy. He got lifted, but what a run. 11 yards on the play, down on the 42. Shady Houston coming alive strong on his first rush of the night. Iowa trying to bring something strong here. Pressure's coming. Gets it to the outside. Jack Sky on the takedown. Nyshawn on the money tonight. 3 for 3 so far. Playing it safe. Couple of nice passes here as these guys are down on the 37 in field goal range. 2nd and 5. Going to go with Shady Houston. Trying to find some room up the middle. EJ is going to be there on the takedown. Everett Johnson, the 3rd. Looking at a 3rd and 3 here as Nyshawn trying to keep this drive going. Pretty nice drive so far. Got a man on the outside. Oh, Jack Sky going to save that one and get the stop. Just putting a hit on them, making them drop it, and they're going to have to settle for 3 here if they can convert. As Ohio State not willing to give up 6 on this drive. As Iowa definitely, oh, he misses. That's why you can't give it to him guaranteed. I had to wait for it first before I gave him the 3. I knew something like that could be possible. It was, oh man, Iowa State getting the stops they needed. These are the stops that winning teams make. He's going to miss that one here. 43 strong in the chat, guys. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe if you're new. This is CS6, and we are in week 6. Big time week for the Buckeyes. Dylan rolling out to the right. He's going to have Kingston here in his first game back here since week 4. He sat out week 5 due to a wrist injury there. So he's back full time, ready to go week 6 as he picks up 1 on the play there. 2nd and 9. Dylan again. Oh, gets it to Dior Gore. Again, one of those great Karate Kid passes over to Dior Gore. Not quite the animation, but the accuracy is what I'm talking about here as Dylan puts it right on the money. 3rd and 2. Trying to keep this drive going. Moving around in the pocket. Has Dior again. Dior with more room. Down on the 32. The Buckeyes are rolling right now. Getting their star receiver going here tonight early in this first quarter. Dior coming away with his 2nd reception. Here's Apollo going to make his way up for 1 yard. Great defense here from Iowa, trying to keep Stone from getting going, trying to maybe keep Dylan into the passing make them into a passing team tonight, because Apollo had 138 last week, so they are definitely shutting that down. They are going to try to test Dior and Kingston tonight, even Flores. Shotgun action. Dylan Lewis, 3rd and 7. Oh, he's going to be hit. I don't know. That was a close one, but that's going to be our guy, Tyler Bishop, on the breakup, 4th and 7. And he's going to let Steve McCaskill know it. User submit safety right there. Tyler Bishop coming up strong here for Iowa is going to force Ohio State to settle, but Ohio State's kicker is just... Oh, he's going to doink it as well. Oh, my gosh. Both of the kickers are not up for the task. Oh, man. What a night so far. Oh, boy. We are still at 0 apiece. Both teams looking to get it done. Both kickers failing on their first attempt of the night. We got Nyshawn rolling out. He's going to take a shot over the top. He thought he had MVG, but he thought wrong as they're going to get the breakup. You know, Ohio State has one of the best secondaries. They're coming in strong, front line and secondary. Top tier. Here's Nyshawn out of the gun again. Going to go quick pass to MVG. Gets him down. Here's Mack. Taken down at the 43 for 3rd and 3. Van Ginkel on the play. Here's Miller again, going to go with Shady. Shady cutting up the middle, and Tyler Jones on the stop. 97 says he is denied. Another big-time stop for the Buckeyes, and likely going to bring up another punting situation for Iowa. Going to try to get this offense back out onto the field here. Try to get some motion going, as we are going to be approaching about the 4:30 mark soon. And what a punt here for Iowa, giving them a taste of their own medicine. Going to have Dylan Lewis starting off at the 13 on this drive. Let's see if he decides to take a quick shot here. Maybe Dior, see him lining up at top there. Single back, you got Paulo, handoff. He's going to make a move. Oh, taken down. He had that one guy to beat there. It could have been trouble, but just 1 yard on the play, 2nd and 9. It seems like Iowa's all over the rushing attack. Just going to send Apollo to the flats outside. Here's Dylan emptying out. What's going to do with it? Quick pass. Oh, almost intercepted. Tough cover there. This kid's been putting on a show all year, actually, for this Iowa team. Number 3. He's always made some great plays. Coming up at the halfway mark of the season is Dylan here, 3rd and 9, trying to keep this drive going. The pressure's coming, and he's sacked down. 4th and 18, and Iowa want to get this one back. Got him down on the 5. Ohio State, probably the most stagnant we've seen them all season. They've yet to figure out how they want to attack tonight offensively. The defense is locked in, but right now Dylan Lewis is trying to figure out what's going on. This Iowa team trying to stop history from being made. Again, remember, guys, the big storyline of the night is Ohio State trying to tie the most wins in a row. The biggest win streak currently held by the Georgia team of CS2 and CS3. 17 straight victories. Ohio State currently sitting in 2nd with 16. If they can win tonight, they will tie that record and look to break it next week. Here's Nyshawn, going to go with Shady early. He's got the middle strong. He breaks a tackle. Finally taken down by Tyler Jones after a 9-yard pickup there on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 1. On the 48, single back, another Shady run. He's going to get stopped, but he's going to pick up the first. Jackson Storm just a bit too late on that takedown. And Shady, the way he's running strong, he's picking up those yards. 1st and 10. Here's Nyshawn. He's going to be looking. Has some pressure coming his way, and he's taken down. Tyler Jones with a hurry up. This kid's incredible. This freshman defensive end here. He is a player for sure. Might even be a pro. Scouts definitely have an eye on this kid. He's picking up a sack a game in his last 3 games, and he's going to be stopped. Russell, Shackelford, and Jaden Michi Sanders all over that one, as they bring up a 3rd and 11 on the 48. So The Buckeyes defense still holding true. One of the best defensive tandems in the nation is that box area right there. As you see Jahad Carter, Sanders, O'Connor, all of these guys pretty tough. Here's Miller dropping back even deeper, but he's going to let it fly, and it's nothing. The pressure just a little too much for two this time out. As Ohio State to get this one back. Looking like a defensive game so far in the first quarter. This is the only way you can play Ohio State. You have to keep them true. You have to keep them in a scrappy game. Once they find a lane and open up, they tend to run off with it. But right now, Iowa's keeping them, keeping them limited right now on the field offensively. Dylan Lewis hasn't been able to hit the targets he's normally able to do. But we're 1:02 left in the first. We'll see how this one goes, this drive here. Here's Dylan going to start this one off with pressure, but he gets rid of it and nothing on the play. 5 for 10, and the pressure is on Lewis tonight. 52 strong, guys. Appreciate the viewership. And dime to Flores. He takes a hit, but he holds on. 3rd and 1 is Arturo Flores with the big boy catch. Picking up the big boy yards for the Buckeyes as they needed that one desperately. Another quick pass. He has Gore. Gore picking up a 1st and more. Approaching the end of this first quarter in Ohio State. 2 quick dimes there for Dylan Lewis trying to get things going. Down on the 39. And he's going to let this one play out, guys. Let's get those 2s in the chat. Right now, Ohio State driving down the field. What do you guys got? Is it looking like a promising drive? You think they're going to score? How are we feeling about this one? 2s in the chat. Ohio State on pace for history. They're on track here. They want to get 17 straight victories. Here's the fake. Want to go out to Bryson, but he's taken down right away. Actually going to be a loss of 1 on the play. So Kingston got his 2nd reception on the night, but no yards right now. Just a tough night so far. Trying to find an opening. Here's Dylan out of the gun, 2nd and 11. Going to go with Apollo Stone. Stone with the stiff arm, and he's taken down by none other than Tyler Bishop. Tyler Bishop on the takedown for a loss of another 2 as they keep backing Ohio State up in the corner here. 3rd and 13. Dylan looking to make a big play to keep this drive going. On the 36s. Karate Kid looking, has plenty of time to throw. Dumps it off to Steve McCaskill. Take it down. Another stop from Iowa. 4th and 6, and the punting team back out onto the field. Both teams scrappy on defense. The last time we've seen Ohio State in a really tough game was back in that game against Oregon State, where they barely came away with the victory in that one, but Oregon State gave them the game of their lives so far in this season. And right now, Iowa trying to scrap. It's just the first half. We all know we've seen Ohio State make some heavy strides in the second half of play, so Iowa just got to keep it strong and keep the defense going if they want any shot at this game. Here's Nyshawn. He's going to go with the fake, and he's tripped up and taken down by Carter. Tripped over Tyler Jones. See, Tyler Jones bringing that pressure, caused it all. Tripped over his foot, and Jahad Carter was able to come across with the tackle. Nyshawn back on the 9 here. Looking to pass. Has some pressure coming. Oh, Wyatt Harris almost got him on a safety. Nyshawn able to get rid of it, but he was very close to getting hit with a safety there. 3rd and 15, and again, this Ohio State defense just keeps coming, keeps applying pressure no matter what. Always giving the offense a chance, and Shady taken down, shut window. Just nothing. No room to breathe. 4th and 16, and it's coming right back to Ohio State as Russ Shackelford feeling it tonight. He and Wyatt Harris, easy takedown here. As both teams struggling so far offensively, looking like a very defensive game. Still a 0-0 ball game here. Just under 12 minutes left in the second quarter. Pretty solid punt as Dior going to get this one started basically at midfield. So this is some great positioning here for Dylan Lewis to work. I believe this is going to bode well for the Buckeyes. The defense setting them up in some nice field position for them to get down the field and get to a touchdown here or at least 3 at this point. Here's the first play, handoff to Apollo, taken down after a 2-yard gain on the play. Tried to get a stiff arm there, but defense wasn't going for it. Shotgun action again. 2nd and 8. Here's Dylan Lewis making the call, making the pass, making the catch is Dior Gore. This kid's incredible. What a feed and what a catch. I'm talking about all 3 catches that I've seen so far have been really close ones. I don't know how he's able to get that in there, but Dior Gore is having a solid night so far as the lanes are going to open up. You get the catches and the lanes start opening up for the workhorse. Apollo Stone able to get down for 9 yards, and here come the Buckeyes down on a 29 with short field to travel, trying to get something done. Here's Dylan again. Quick pass to the outside is McCaskill. First down. 11 for 16 on 81 yards. Lewis heating up. Out of the gun. He's going to work here again. Going to trust the arm to Apollo. Down on the 10. One man to beat it. He does it so well. Touchdown. Apollo Stone, Ohio State on the board. And this is what we were discussing earlier here. Once these kids find a lane, once they get comfortable, it is going to be a tough night because here they come. Traveling downfield, Apollo Stone doing what he does. One man to beat, excuse me, sir. Trying to get home. Oh, boy. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 53 strong. Ohio State. They love when all the eyes are watching. They love the big games. Looking for 17 straight historic wins. Will they be able to pull it off? 7-0 lead in this second quarter. Now Iowa can feel the pressure heating up here on the road as Ohio State gets their first score here. You got to think, how will Nyshawn Miller, Shady Houston, and the rest of the crew respond to this momentum here? This swing is crazy. On the 17-yard line, the Hawkeyes are going to start. They're going to drop back as Nyshawn sees something he likes. Taking the snap, going to trust the arm, across the middle. He's got the man, Mac Truck. 1st and 10 for Mac. VG on the 33. Jackson Storm going to get the takedown. Under center's got a man in motion. Gonna go with the fake, and here's the pressure. Oh, Russell almost got him. Oh, almost had MVG. He just barely missed him. That would have been incredible. That was going to the house if he could have caught that one. Another pass here down. Gonna check down play. 3rd and 4. Nyshawn still not able to find a big opening here against this Ohio State defense. Here he is again trying to keep another drive alive, but Ohio State's been great on these 3rd downs. Getting the stops necessary. Here they come again. Pressure, heavy pressure. Wyatt. Oh, what a stop. Davion Fletcher jumps up and bats it away. One of the best DBs in the game. Getting the big stop here, forcing a 4th and 4 in Ohio State with all the momentum. As they're going to be receiving this punt here and trying to keep it going from the last offensive drive they had. Oh, man. Apollo Stone up to 548 yards and 4 touchdowns. Big ups to everybody in the chat joining us tonight. Kurt, Lito, Dylan Lewis in attendance, Jay Wilson, Pecan, Vincent. What's going on, everybody? Steve as well. Under center is Dylan, going to start this drive. Going to go with the handoff. Nice cutback from Apollo, but he's going to be taken down. Just 1 yard on the play. Try to make a quick move there, but Iowa, again, just all over the run game. Apollo had to open up and get on the receiving end last time to get that touchdown. But here's Dylan again. Another pass to Dior Gore. This is the money man for him. He's finding him across on those cross routes and just squeezing just quick enough with the pass to get it to Dior, and Dior only out of reach right there. Quick dime. Here he is again, starting under center. Gonna go with the handoff to Apollo. Oh, he's able to avoid a tackle there. That's a tough 5 yards gain there on a play because they have been all over the rush attack. But that was a great way to avoid and make something out of nothing. Rolling out Dylan with another dot to number 0. Dior Gore. I'm talking laser. If you know, you know. Another catch. 1st and 10 here for Dylan, and he is on the money right now. Gets it outside to Apollo. Apollo rushes for a couple of more yards here, bringing up another 5-yard gain, and 2nd and 5 as Tyler Bishop on the takedown. And right now, nobody can stop the Karate Kid as he's in a zone. Another fake. He's looking to use his arm again, and another reception to McCaskill. Oh my gosh, the back shoulder action's crazy. The defense even diving for interceptions and still not able to get to it. This kid is on the mark, displaying full efficiency right now. And now it's opening up for Apollo to spin and move. 2nd and 4. Here come Ohio State. You can't sleep on McCaskill. This kid makes the plays every time you look up. He's making a big time play, filling in his role perfectly. Here's Dylan again on the pass. Perfect. Got it over to Bryson. Just a beautiful dime, 17 for 22. And here he is heating up. Started off a bit slow, but as you can see, the numbers steadily rising. And the completion steadily going up for Dylan Lewis. He is in a zone. On the 21 now for Ohio State. Here's the handoff to Apollo. Stone up the middle. Strong run for a 1st down. And the thing that goes with Dylan Lewis being in a zone is Apollo Stone able to fill the gaps now that the defense are on their heels and looking for the pass. So now things are going to get tricky. Again, once Ohio State gets going, I've seen it happen. They score in bunches, and it gets ugly. And here they are again, about to go for another score on the 11 here. Just 2 minutes left in this 1st half. Here's Dylan Lewis. Looking to throw again. He's going to roll to his left. Has a man. Ooh, broken up. On the 11 in the gun. Dylan Lewis making the call, making the pass, getting the catch for Flores. Down on the 5, 3rd and 4. Castro on the takedown. .7-0 ball game here. Getting our 1st time out on the board. Iowa going to take that one. They're going to look to try to come back down the field themselves after this play here. Here's Dylan looking for the touchdown over the top. Is broken up. Oh, thought somebody was going to try to. I thought Tyler Bishop was going to try to intercept that. But just a tough pass forced into traffic there from Dylan. Rare miss. Going to have them settle for 3 here, but they are going to take the 2-possession ball game or the 2-possession lead with this conversion here. 10-0 ball game in the 1st half. Iowa still has some life left in this 1st half if they could come down and drive and get 7 on the board. But with this Ohio State defense, it's going to be very tough. I'm still trying to see a way for Iowa to crawl their way out of this one. They've got to show a little bit of punch on that offensive side if they want to get in this one. They're going to have to get MVG going. Shady Houston's going to have to find an opening. But right now, Ohio State's defense is standing tall. Out of the gun here is Nyshawn. Looking to pass. Got a man. Oh, my gosh. Shady is shooken up. Across the middle. He does hold on, though. 2nd and 1. A tough freshman there. Here he is again. Nyshawn going right up the middle. Wide open. Going to take the slide. He's seen what just happened to his backfield mate in the play before. He's going to opt out. 1st and 10, Nyshawn again has a lane, but he decides to give it to Shady this time, take it down. Oh my, loss of 4 on the play. He should have probably went strong up the middle again. Here's Nyshawn, gonna use the arm, has some blocking, has a man, but he just overshot him. This guy was open, just put too much on it. 23 seconds left in the 1st half, 3rd and 14. Nyshawn out of the gun. Going to the flats to Shady. And Davion is going to push him out of bounds. And that's going to do it for Iowa in this 1st half of play as they're going to be looking to kick this one back to Ohio State. to end this half off with just 18 seconds left. Pretty good punt here. We're going to have Bior Gore on the return as he's going to try to get to the outside. And he's taken down on the 23. Just 9 ticks. You got to think they probably just go to Apollo Stone to run this one out. Sitting in the single back. Here's Stone. Taken down after a gain of 3. And that's going to do it for our first half of play, guys. Let's get that halftime in the chat. Get ready for this third quarter as Ohio State enjoys a 10-0 ball game, and we'll take this halftime to recap some of the games that we had throughout the week here as we now can take a look at all the scores across the nation. There's a big Super Saturday that we just had recently. Let me know what was your favorite games. Let me know in the comments what were your favorite teams, what were the upsets that you weren't expecting, and all that good stuff as we are going to close it out Monday night here, week 6. Going strong. Had a couple of upsets going. I remember Oregon State, or not Oregon State, but Oregon took that tough loss with Corey Baines throwing that interception. That was a tough one, but you look up on the screen here, you definitely will get a little recap here of all the scores of the week. Some pretty tough games went down. A couple of upsets. We did see Oregon State come away with that pick. Shout out to Brandon James getting that game-saving interception to take that win there for Oregon State. But as we come back down onto the field, Nyshawn making a nice run. He's going to have to probably do a little bit more of that to get this Iowa offense rolling, because right now I don't see any promise from this offensive side of the ball. The defense has been playing pretty solid. I give it to them. But with them returning right now and getting the ball back to start this half, they've got to bring it. Clemson was the best team play this week. Oklahoma with the shutout. Shout out to Oklahoma. 3s in the chat, guys. 3s in the chat if you're still rocking. We are underway here. Nyshawn Miller. Is it Miller time in Columbus? Shady Houston going to get to the outside. Picking up just 2 yards there. 25 yards total tonight on the ground. Going to get it down to the 27-yard line for the Hawkeyes. And here's Nyshawn again, out of the gun, going to be looking, has some time to throw, and has a man across the middle, 1st and 10. Set up here after Brown on the catch. They're trying to break this defense down a bit. They've got to take them one shot at a time. Here's Shady going to dip, but taken down by Tyler Jones. This kid is everywhere. Picking up his 3rd solo right now. 2nd and 7 here for Iowa. Another snap out of the gun. Nyshawn dropping back pretty deep, but he does get rid of it to Shady. Shady gets it down to the 44, 3rd and 1. And Iowa trying to keep this drive alive. Everett Johnson and Shady having some words. Here he is on the center. Got a man in motion. Going to hand it off, and this kid, Tyler Jones. Again and again and again, he makes the big plays. He's letting them know. Not happening. Not on my watch. Not on this side. You got to start looking at Tyler Jones as one of the best ends in football right now, in college football. This freshman is incredible. Getting to that backfield, taking them down, whether it's the running back or the quarterback. This kid is crazy out here. Tyler Jones in the chat joining us as well. Big ups to you, my guy. As these guys put on a great punt here. Going to have to start this drive on the 8. So this is going to be a tough one for Ohio State, but if any team can do it, it'll be these guys, right? They have the weapons. Let's see how they choose to execute here. Here's Dylan Lewis out of the gun. Going to go with Apollo Stone first. Oh, my gosh. Did you see the block by Levi Larson? Had 10 pancakes last game. Oh, my goodness. This kid, Levi, is serious. Lift him off his feet. Clear the runway. Apollo Stone finishing the job. Get him down to the 22, 1st and 10. He's going out to his left. Kicks it out to Mims. Mims taken down at the 29. And Ohio State offense picking up where they left off. Just making all the correct reads. Oh, man. 2nd and 2. The pitch to the left to Apollo, and it's taken down. Want to bring up a 3rd and 3. And this drive has started out pretty well, but Iowa could very well put a stop to it as they look at a 3rd and 3. Dylan trying to keep this one rolling. Quick pass. Oh, it's picked off. And there's that kid, number 3. I told you. Dijon, he's tough. He's tough. Every week I'm seeing him make plays for this Iowa team, win, lose, or draw. And the Karate Kid's going to just pick up his second interception of the season. Cooper Dijon. Oh my, just jumps right in front of, he just jumped the route of Bryson. And this could change everything. Iowa getting perfect field position. This is probably the closest they've been since they missed the field goal. It is practically given to them. Down on the 29. Oh my goodness. They're going to have to back it up some, though. Already picking up a false start here. They got to take advantage of this field given to them. Here's Nyshawn. Looking, cross the middle, has his man. 2nd and 8. 12 for 20, just 69 yards so far for the young quarterback as he looks to try to pick it up. You know, this Ohio State defense been applying lots of pressure on this young QB. But he's going to have to try to figure out a way to let it fly. And there he is again, the same guy. Back-to-back plays to number 89. Oh, my goodness. 1st and goal in Iowa on the prowl. On the 5 right now, looking to score and make this thing a ball game. Here's Nyshawn again. He's got some pressure coming. He's going to get out to the right. Throws it. Oh, I would have loved to see him just keep running that one. I would have loved to see it. Here's Nyshawn, going to go with Shady this time. Shady finds the lane, taken down by Corbin Post. 3rd and goal, and here comes that strong Ohio State defense, protecting that goal line, holding strong. One more play here, 3rd and goal on the 3. Let's see if Iowa can make this thing interesting. Here he is, oh, he jumps and he just boom! Fumble in the end zone! Oh my! How dare you! How dare you try the Kong Morris! The Kong man messed up my controller and everything. Oh my gosh. Kong, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. He done knocked the controller out of the PC. Here's Dylan. Another dime to Dior. Oh boy, I feel like this is the time, guys. I feel like Ohio State are starting to do things that's got to make me go crazy in the booth right now, because what is happening? What is happening? Here's Dylan again with another pass, but it's overshot. I'm trying to think back to that Kong Morris hit. Oh my gosh. He tried to do a Superman dive and got popped. Popped him right out the sky. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. 3rd and 10 here for Dylan, and he's going to empty it out. Trips up top. Let's see what he comes up with. He does go over top. I seen it coming, McCaskill. I seen it forming right before my eyes as McCaskill completing the dime. 1st and 10. Look at the beauty. He threw an interception, and now he's coming back with a vengeance, dotting up in this drive. McCaskill's always going to come through when needed. He's not going to be the marquee player. People are not going to zone in on him, but he is going to make the plays. He's going to make you switch your game plan. Oh, my goodness. Apollo Stone with the hit to the middle. That cutback was insane. His cut work was crazy. First and 10 on a 34. The Buckeyes driving down the field. Charging down the field, I should say. Here's Apollo again up the middle, strong. 17 rushes for 77 yards. Going to be 7 yards gained on that play, and here he is. I got to get the rushing meter up, guys. What are we looking at for Apollo tonight? Up to 77. Do we have over a century? Here's Dylan again. Over into some traffic there. Broken up again by Castro, and looks like Cooper. Here's Dylan, going to start off in the gun, 3rd and 2. Apollo tried to cut, but this time the cut work did not work. He's going to be taken down by Lee, forcing Ohio State to go for 3 here unless they decide to go for it. We do know they have the weapons to go for it on 4th and short or 4th and 5, but I'm pretty sure they're going to go for the 3. Play it safe here, get some more points on the board. Big time stop for Iowa because that drive was definitely getting out of hand. As the Buckeyes going to tackle on 3. Giving them a 13-point lead here. Iowa still trying to get on the board. Their best shot at getting on the board came off of an interception from Cooper DeJean, which turned into a goal line fumble. So this has been a tough night. Been tough to come across big-time yards, meaningful yards for Iowa tonight. They're going to have to start this one off on the 25 and pretty much show that they can drive down this full length of a field against this Ohio State defense. That's going to be the task, as we see already. It is not looking good. 2nd and 15 on the 20 as Hicks get into the backfield and taking Shady down. This is going to be a tough one. And they're going to say Brian O'Connor is going to be on the fumble, the forced fumble there on that takedown. And Shady taken down here, 3rd and 11 on the 24 is this defense. And speaking of Brian O, picking up his 6th solo of the night. Here's Nyshawn, has plenty of time to throw. I'm surprised the line's holding, but it's not going to be enough. That first tackle from Hicks pretty much set the tone for this drive as Jack Sky going to put the end to it. 4th and 5 and looking at another 3-and-out situation as Ohio State with another shot here to put more points on the board. And you got to think the type of team this is. Again, I told you guys earlier, this is a second-half team. They do most of their work in the second half when they just start wearing teams down. And I'm starting to get the same vibes here as Iowa continues to come up shy each drive. They're starting to get worn down, and eventually it's going to be a tough night. It's already a tough night. But here's Dylan and company setting up again on the 27, 1st and 10. Single back. They're going to go with Apollo. Apollo taken down again. 2nd and 9 here. Big time stop from Iowa. Been doing pretty solid on Apollo tonight. Stone, he had some couple of big plays, but for the most part, Iowa's been on it. Here's another pass into heavy traffic. A lot of rare tries here for Dylan tonight. Seems very testy tonight. 3rd and 9 on the 27, trying to keep this drive going as Dylan Lewis. Here he is. Got plenty of time to throw, but he is going to receive a little bit of pressure here. He's going to have to get rid of it, and Iowa coming up with another stop. This is one of the best. Dylan's telling him to calm down, don't worry. But this is one of the best defensive performances we've seen against this Ohio State team this season. Again, with a 5-0 record, has not been taken down yet this season. Looking to win 17 in a row. Gonna get Jaden Sanders on the tackle here, back at the 28. First and 10 for Nyshawn Miller. Still plenty time to come back. Just a 13-point ball game here with a whole quarter left. Here's Nyshawn dumping it off, and he's been receiving some good coverage, some good blocking, I should say, so far, but he's still just not making the big plays. A lot of check downs, a lot of dump offs, as it's just going to be a 2-yard gain on the play here, and Brian O'Connor picking up another tackle. Going to get the handoff to Shady. Shady trying to find some room, but take it down here, 3rd and 5. Ohio State just not giving up many yards tonight. Iowa still trying to find that breakout play of the night. 3rd and 5 here. Possibly the last play of the 3rd quarter as he's looking for Shady right here. Shady's going to go for the first down. He gets it. Ryan O'Connor going to hit him. But he's going to end this 3rd quarter with a high note, picking up a first down for Iowa. As we get those 4s in the chat, gents. Ohio State chasing history right now, trying to tie the all-time win streak record of 17 set by Georgia in CS2, CS3. Right now, they are on the verge of completing it, just 15 minutes away from getting win number 17. Second and 13, and more loss of yards for Iowa here as they're going to start off in the gun on the second down. Oh my goodness, the pressure from Wyatt Harris. These guys cannot be contained right now. Iowa line has no answer for Ohio State. 3rd and 13, and Nyshawn right now is just fighting for his life. Here he is again, has a little bit of time. Okay, let's see what he does with it. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to take the hit as well, but it's going to be short again. Stopped at the 46. 4th and 3. Oh man, this Ohio State program is insane. You got to think the last time they took a loss was week 5 of CS5, which was last year in Columbus to Penn State. It was a 30-16 loss. Ever since, they have not lost. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. He just missed another field goal. Wow. Yeah, this is one of those nights for Iowa. As Apollo Stone, he's looking to do the dirty work now. 4th quarter, it's going to be Stone time. 2nd and 1, and you got to think they're going to be looking to take away as much time off that clock as possible with this freshman running back. 2nd and 1, back to Apollo, has the block, gets to the 30, taken down by Bishop. Bringing up a 1st and 10. I'm actually going to give it to, I'm not sure how to say that one, but Bishop might get the assist on that one. Here's the handoff to Apollo. Oh my! The gravedigger tackle. That had to be. Yo, Iowa has some crazy last names. Under center is Dylan Lewis. He's got that single back going with Apollo, of course, trying to burn it out, and he gets the 1st and more, and this kid's just tacking on the yards, 110. I just knew it was going to be another night for this kid. 110 yards on the ground, coming off 138. He just needs that touchdown to seal the deal. Just another great name, or great game for Apollo Stone, and again, they're going to run that clock with Stone cutting to the middle. Another 5-yard rush for Stone as he looks to just run this one out. Dylan Lewis on the 46. Iowa's defense been holding, but they might be a little tired. Another run here, going to get the backup involved, and he's going to get it down to a 3rd and 1 situation here. Trianum gets it to the 42. Here's Dylan, going to go right back to Stone, but he's going to be stopped. There's the man, Cooper, picking up his 4th tackle. Remember, got that interception earlier in the game. But that turnaround didn't really turn out well for Iowa. But here he is picking up a great stop, and Ohio State going to have to punt this one away. Still a very tough, scrappy game for Ohio State. Even if they do come out on top, you got to think this has been one of the toughest games they've been in. One of the toughest defenses they've come across. The offense, not so much. I know the defense is pretty much having their way with this offense, but on the other side of the ball, they've been dealing with some tough defense of Iowa. And here's Nyshawn just going through some pressure from Wyatt Harris, cleaning them up. 2nd and 19, back on the 11, and they're in dangerous territory with these guys on the front line. They smell a safety. They're going to try to back you up as much as they can. Here they come again. Here's the rush coming. Everett. Oh, boy. Shackleford getting into it. Ohio State got him backed up on the 11 here. 3rd and 19. Nyshawn Miller trying to work his way out of this situation. Has some pressure. And again, Everett Johnson, the 3rd. Just too much. 4th and 19. They have no answer for this line. It has been all night a disaster for the O-line of Iowa trying to compete with this defensive unit of Ohio State. These guys bring it every week. it's going to be interesting to see the team that is going to be able to figure out how to get away from this line and pull off a win or an upset. But here's Apollo again, getting to the outside, has Mims for the block. Oh my goodness, 136 yards for this kid, and he's still keeping it going. He's going back-to-back weeks with over 130 now. Apollo Stone, last week he was 36 attempts for 138 and a touchdown. Tonight he's up to I believe it was 130. I got to see that one again. I know if P's in the chat here, let me know, but this kid is running like a madman. Here he is again, taking the handoff, and we all know he was going to get some heavy running tonight in this fourth quarter with that lead. And there he is, 138 yards on the night as he officially ties what he got last week. So he's just a touchdown shy of matching his performance here from last week, as he's going to get another handoff, and he's taken down. He might even, no gain on the play. I was going to say he might even lose a yard there. 3rd and 8 here for Ohio State as Cooper DeJean coming down, making another play. This kid's definitely got a lot of heart. Here's Dylan trying to keep this one going, and it's batted away. So again, another tough defensive outing for Iowa, just really giving it to Ohio State tonight and making it tough for these guys to come across points, as that's pretty rare for this Buckeye team this season. But they are going to go for the 3 here and try to get 16 on the board, and they do. 16-0. The Buckeyes looking to continue this shutout of a game as Iowa continues to struggle offensively, but the defense looks pretty solid. .6:15 left in this ball game. Still some time for Iowa to at least come down and show some fight left. You got to think Ohio State might try to, let off the gas a little bit and not give up any big plays. But here's MVG picking up a 5-yard gain here. 2nd and 5. Setting up for Nyshawn Miller here. 8 tackles on the night for Brian O'Connor. Just been everywhere. Here's another snap. Another pass across the middle. He's got it. Nice catch. Going to be held on to from K. Brown for another 1st down situation on the 41 as Miller trying to heat up here. Here he is again, looking, got him again, and Brian O'Connor with another stop here. Bringing up a 2nd and 5 situation. Nice Sean Miller. Going to be throwing for the most part of this game now, for the rest of this game, as the clock is not on his side. 3rd and 5 broken up. Brian O'Connor up to 10 tackles on the night. This kid is doing a lot of damage. I know those scouts, if you need a linebacker, a middle linebacker, you got to be looking at number 25 right now. Here's Nyshawn stepping up in the pocket. Oh, number 25, Brian O'Connor, again with the play. Right on cue. The freshman linebacker putting in the work and getting the stop as Nyshawn going to go for it here on 4th and 5. Looking, got a man, and there he is, Brian O'Connor with another stop on Shady Houston, and he's going to be denied. Look at this kid make 3 to 4 plays in a row by himself, play after play after play, control in the middle. Wow. Look at the plays made by this kid in a row. That was about 4 plays in a row. He shut that whole drive down by himself. That was incredible. Here's another handoff to Stone, trying to cut up the middle, but he's ultimately taken back even more. Gonna lose a yard on the play here. 2nd and 11 as that clock's winding down. Starting this one under center, going back to Apollo. Oh, makes a man miss. Tries to stiff arm, but he does get down to the 42. 3rd and 2. And Apollo Stone having himself a day. Shotgun action here, going back to Stone. Stone up the middle, 1st down. Going for a $150 on the night is Apollo Stone. This freshman running back putting up some hefty numbers in the last 2 weeks. Just winding that clock down, going back to Apollo Stone. More room to run the football. 2nd and 2, and here comes the timeout for Iowa. Down on the 32 here. And more runs for Apollo as he cuts to the outside. Taken down by Dijon. 3rd and 1. Oh my, they're swarming to the backfield. They already know the game plan now. At this point, they already know it's going straight to Apollo. And they're all over it. Backing him up to, he had 162, but now he's back to 158 on the night. So that's 296 yards for this kid in the last 2 weeks. Just spectacular. Ohio State looking to tackle on 3 more points. Here for a 19-0 lead as they, oh, there's the doink. He's got 2 of them. Come on now, Fielding. He's going to have a word. Pecan's going to get it. I'm sure Pecan's going to have a word with him there in the locker room this week. Because that's 2 doinks. This is probably going to be his worst one of the season. I mean, granted, he's gotten them some points on the board here tonight. But, man. Here's Miller taking a shot here. Just a short one across the middle to his main guy tonight at number 89. Rajiani. Nice shot again, moving, but just too much pressure. Everett Johnson on the takedown. Third and 4, Miller looking, dumps it, nothing. Davion Fletcher all over that one. Just 1:28 left in this ball game. Ohio State, 1:28 left from history. Tying the all-time win streak record at 17. Here's the dump off again, and it's picked. Davion Fletcher. There he is. Fletch with the interception. They've been trying him all night, and he's finally had enough. He's going to end this one off in style. Snatchies. Oh my goodness. Davion Fletcher's been waiting for it. He's been waiting for one. And that just might put the nail in the coffin there. Maybe Ohio State goes for a few more points here to end this one off. A few more yards. Stat stuff in as Apollo Stone almost broke free. And they're going to kneel it here just before things get even uglier. They're going to start kneeling. Apollo Stone, he said, I want 200 yards. If he would have broke for that and went to the house, I would have went crazy. And that's just going to do it here. We're going to be finishing up this one 16-0 as Ohio State looking to kneel the rest of this game out. No more timeouts for Iowa. The Buckeyes looking to step into an elite conversation now with 17 straight victories for this program as they officially tie the Georgia Bulldogs for the most wins in the college series in a row. 17 straight. Congratulations to the Buckeyes. Very tough. 6-0 on the season. No one has been able to best this team. Dylan Lewis keeping his team alive, rocking the all grays tonight, getting the job done. Apollo Stone putting on one performance to remember here. Finishing with 168 yards, no touchdowns, but he did come up big for this team. It's your boy Zeke Pruitt in the booth, guys, and week 6 has been a blast, guys. We got Ohio State back at 6-0 here, tying the record. Come back next week to see them try to beat the record, and ironically enough, to get the record beaten is against the team that they last lost to. So they'll be playing Penn State in week 7 to beat the record. And they are the last team they lost to. And actually, Penn State's playing some great football this year, too. So it won't be a snooze fest, I can tell you that. And it won't be easy to come across this victory because if you know anything about Penn State this season, they are a tough team. So you guys make sure you stick around, tune in next week. I also will be back with our podcast this week. I apologize for not being there last week, guys. Was a little under the weather, but we are back this week to recap week 6. Again, this is Zeke. I'm going to go over some stats for you guys. Appreciate you guys being here tonight, checking in. Make sure you check out our pro action tonight. This will be our last game for the preseason, as the pro preseason will be coming to an end and they will be getting ready to take off for the regular season. So make sure you tune into that last game right there. Monday night action, 9 p.m. tonight. It is going down. And I'll see you guys in week 7. Peace.